Tina Clayton, Brianna Williams, and Brianna Liston. An early 2023 season analysis. A Valentine's Day special from us here at Peter Lloyd World. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. Finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at them, we break down the races. So, una ready? Yep, good to go. My love, I'll never find the words, my love. Yes, people, it's Valentine's Day, so whether or not you celebrate this, you are bombarded by Valentine's Day all around the world. No matter where you go, look, people, everywhere I've been since today, I've seen people in wearing red and white, red and black in some instances. I see roses, flowers, you name it, I'm seeing it. So we decided to do a Valentine's Day special for our special royals here. And we decided to feature 3 of our upcoming and rising female track stars. Of course, we're talking about none other than Tina Clayton, Brianna Williams, and Brianna Liston. We're going to take a look back and analyze their most recent exploits and how we see their 2023 season unfolding based on their most recent exploits on the track. Brianna Liston, who is now in the midst of transitioning from her time at Hyadale High School in Kingston, Jamaica, and now is running at LSU. Well, she has had a sort of rocky start to her 2023 season, particularly the indoor season. On a few occasions, we have seen her pulled from races. The first incident we know of, her coach said he was not comfortable with the slanting of the track. Now, I know that might sound a little strange to some of you, but the truth is the indoor track is very different from an outdoor track. Indoor track, the turns are very tight. In many instances, there's a slant, a slope from the inner track to the outer track. The outer track being maybe 7 and 8. That's up towards where the audience sits. So her coach at the time said he wasn't comfortable with her running. So we've seen her pulled a few times, which has kept us wary here at Peter Lloyd World. We have been wondering if there's some sort of injury issue, but we did finally see her in a race. Now, she ran before in the 60 meter, didn't make it to the finals, and ran, I'm not sure if she even ran the 200 in that previous event, but at the recent Tyson Invitational, she did compete in the women's 60 and won her prelim quite comfortably in a good time. Take a gander.
And lane 4, Brianna Liston, the LSU freshman.
Brianna Liston won that event in a time of 7.29 seconds, which is a decent time. She looked good. She looked comfortable during the transitions. Start was on fire as it normally is. She looked really good. But then they pulled her from the 60 meter finals. DNS means did not start. Now, Brianna Williams recently at the Campbelltown Classic opened her seasons in a outdoor 60 meter event and won quite comfortably. In fact, to me, she looks as if she was pretty much in cruise control with a wind of plus 1.1. She ran and won in a time of 7.22. Take a gander.
It's a clean start, a pulling one from Brianna Williams. Troy Levy trying to stay with her. It's Brianna Williams storming to the line. Williams wins it. Levy in second. Rana Wright in third and Kent in fourth. Negative 1.1 meters per second. The wind speed 750 the flash time.
As you can see, start was fire, meaning she had a great start. By the time she hit that 30 meter mark, she was pretty much in cruise control. She clearly was told, don't push yourself. The 7.22 then was very impressive because she really didn't run. She did an interview after and she didn't even sound winded. She did what she was supposed to do, and well, we'll talk about it in a little bit. But I thought she looked really good. Talking about Brianna Williams. Tina Clayton also had a great start to her indoor 2023 season. She came second in her preliminary in the 60 meters, beating seasoned vets like Shakura Wallace and, of course, Natasha Morrison. She had a terrible start, ran from the back, and if she had a little bit more real estate, should have caught the American Jada Baylor. Take a gander. Now in the finals, she came third behind Baylard and Natasha Morrison, running a time of 7.38. Sorry, way slower than the time she ran in the preliminaries, which was 7.24. It was evident to us here at Peter Lloyd, myself and the team, that she was instructed by her coaches to not push herself, just go through the motions, do what you need to do, because she pretty much stopped running 30 meters out from that line. And Tina Clayton doesn't do that. So we know she's not injured. So clearly she was told, just go through the motions and we'll explain after. Take a gander at the race. In her first indoor 60-meter event, she looked really, really good. She didn't back down. She looked fierce, meaning Tina Clayton. And I said, clearly she was told in the finals, don't push it. You're going through the motions. Now, let's break this down. And this, of course, is just my 2 cents. My only concern here really is Brianna Liston. They're constantly pulling her from races, and that just seems a little strange to me. Of course, it could simply be that the coaches are being cautious, ensuring that they don't push her too far. They don't want to create an injury. But her 7.29 running that 60 meter was smooth, seamless, looked good. And again, she wasn't all out. She wasn't flat out. She did look to me very good. Now, you're going to say 7.29 is not a 7 seconds flat like a Julian Alfred. Julian Alfred is a senior. This young lady is a freshman. Meaning this is her first time here. There's a lot of transitioning happening. But I think overall she looks good. I'm just only worried about injury. I think she will transition very, very well. She's going to have a solid, if not a very good season. Brianna Williams, what can I say? She looked amazing. Like I said, she wasn't running. She was just going through the paces. One of the things you have to understand is, as a pro athlete, it's a little different with collegiate, because remember, Brianna Liston is now a collegiate athlete, and they run far more races throughout the season. Pro athletes, the indoor season is a part of their prep. Let me break that down. Their indoor season is a part of their training for the outdoor season. The outdoor season is what's really relevant to most pro athletes. Brianna Williams is a pro athlete. So this is all prepping. And she said in the previous interview, they're not really concerned about her start. We had stated to here that she doesn't need help with her start. She's one of the best on the planet. She just needs speed endurance. So this was just a prep to see where she is at in terms of her legs. And 7.22, I'm not going to say jogging, because the other people are going to have a problem with that, but she just wasn't pressing. 7.22, she looked good. She did have a plus 1.1 win behind her, to be honest, but she looked good in our eyes. Now, Tina Clayton, what can I say? Fierce. In her preliminaries, she showed no concern, no worry, no nothing. She just ran. In the finals, I honestly think she was told by her coaching staff, just go through the motions, just run. Because again, she's now a pro athlete. She's not an amateur. So she's not getting ready for champs. She's getting ready for later down the year. You're talking about trying to get on the world championship team, etc., etc. That's what she's going for. What surprised me about her, I have to admit, is that this no fear thing, I don't know, man. It was she just ran, and she looked good to me, especially in the preliminaries. She looked good. There's a huge difference between 7.24 and 7.38. 7.38, she was not running at all. It was kind of obvious. And like I said, 30 meters out, she shut down. Now, what can I say about these 3 queens? These 3 junior queens of track and field? They all look really, really good. All the races I saw very, very early in the season, everybody looked smooth. I saw no major issues. My only concern, of course, and I've said it before, is Brianna Liston, and they're constantly pulling her from the races. And I think that's an indicator of either a worry about injury, or there's an injury. That's my personal opinion. The other 2 look great. Williams looked the way we expect her to look. Tina Clayton kind of surprised me, because I anticipated a few adjustment issues. But I think we've gotten a great Valentine's Day gift from these three young ladies. They look good. Good. So, that this of course is just my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, you're kings and queens. Bless up.